A new development with a new president now in office. The Trump administration has moved to pause all federally mandated consent decrees.
That means that cities across the country, including Minneapolis, will manage their promised police reform on their own. Fox 9's Rob Olson joining us now from Minneapolis. So, Rob, how are city leaders responding to this change with the consent decree, coming so recently?
Yeah, and when you mentioned that recently, there was a lot of urgency here just a few weeks ago to try to get this approved and signed by everybody involved here because of what President Trump had said prior to taking office, really criticizing these decrees. They're saying, though, in their view, it's irrelevant what may happen next because they say they're going to stick to what's in that decree.
I move to approve the settlement of all claims.
It was only 2.5 weeks ago when the Minneapolis City Council voted to adopt a federal consent decree mandating police reform with new rules on use of force, pursuits, training, and discipline.
This agreement is rock solid, and our commitment to it, regardless of the circumstances, is also rock solid.
And that evening, city leaders recognized the incoming Trump administration, which had repeatedly criticized these types of agreements, was likely to try to scuttle it. According to internal memos obtained by the Associated Press, the Justice Department's ordered its Civil Rights Division to halt any new cases and litigation. It also says it may wish to reconsider agreements to reform police departments finalized within the past 90 days. For Minneapolis police, that means the mandated reforms might go away. The agreement is yet to be signed by a federal judge, but city leaders say that's irrelevant to them. They'll abide by them anyway. In a statement, Mayor Jacob Frey insists, "From day one, I've made it clear the terms outlined in this consent decree will happen with or without support from the White House." And this from a city spokesperson. "We will be moving forward with the terms laid out in this agreement with or without the federal government."
And there still is the consent decree that is overseen by the state here. That agreement with the state finalized in 2023. Some of the terms and reforms are similar. Some are slightly different. That one remains in effect regardless. Live in Minneapolis, Rob Olson, Fox 9.